Alright, guess who's back? It's me. And it drops me. And maybe this is back. Alright, here we go. Continue brainstorming. Oh, refresh. Okay, everything should be good. Hopefully we're not lagging too much today. I need to clean up some stuff. Load times are a little slow. Let's run. I guess I'm running indoors first. Road time's killing me tonight. I'm doing the interviews. Look at all the determinants. Fourth Vietnam. So you got a book? I finish a 7. I'm so glad I got the chart. I'm so glad I got the blazer too. That's huge. He is not. I'll need to run so long, so I need my level 8 to do that. What do you mean? I got this with badges. Or whatever it was first. Hey, what's mine? Let's start paying. The blue one's from the storm. What's this one from? Hold on. The one's from storms. Oh my god. You gotta get this thing. The one's from storms. Why is it blank? I give up. It's in. Oh, it's the archives. That's what I was thinking. There was something. It's just the drop from the boss. That's why I don't remember. Let's go to oh my goodness. I'm forgetting everything. I'm going to the broken shoulders. I'm so tired. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. He's got too much. Great. It's awful evidence. You got so many necklaces. You know what? I was gonna go to Necrotic Wake, but that place keeps bugging up. I'll go do Sync up first. To the moon. I'm glad you get animal from doing this. All the people forming the sanctum, you're getting animal. You're used to it, all the stuff done. I think most people still need to talk about it. Look at all these people back in the mall, or back in the, I don't know. Where did this one go? I think this one was just like the I think the orange one was from Seeds. The summer one. And next week is look at that. Instead of just taking this right there, put that blue. Let's take the alright. Terror Green down someone's. Should probably be APS. Switch. That's simple, pretty much. Let's go ahead. Cool things down a little bit faster. Um, that's right. Nine. Keeper of Scribble. Any way to pull them across from across. basically got all of them off. But just me. I can just make it to Instagram. I'm gonna save the Tazabesh mount till last, because Tazabesh is in rotation. That's it, that's to be part of the thing. And if everyone gets it for the event, and it drops during the season, I'll be like, yo, I don't got it. Trade it to them. What's up? Hopefully this doesn't bug this time. But like every freaking time I've done this. Yeah, and bug. Freaking silly. Hmm. Order resources. May run this on the difficulty. Let's see. Let's get right here. I think this is one that will pop before I loot. Hey. Oh, there we go. That's what it is. Perfect. Yo, what's up? This farm. That's the farm. Ooh. No, I just started maybe like 45 minutes ago. Well, I guess I could have got some, but no, not yet. Did you see how all the Delve stuff isn't gonna be FOMO? Like they're putting the overcharge mount on the vendor and stuff. Oh, that was cool. And even if you didn't know, you know the underpin rewards, like the golden mount. That is just a rare drop now. Well, will be from the underpin, and I'm like, that's cool. I want to see them. I want to see them do that in the other aspects of the game. Like, rating already does that. We all know rating's already like that. You can go back and get raid stuff. But I wanna believe they may expand that and more stuff. It's like a change of mentality, you know? Well, hey, you can do it solo now, get it guaranteed, or do the underpin after the fact at RNG. I think that's so freaking fair. It works just like raids. You know, first time around, if you're doing it current content, guaranteed. You know, guaranteed for you, guaranteed for your team. Afterwards, good luck. 0.5% drop kind of shit. And it's just like, alright. For me, I don't mind. Especially if they do events like this more often, it's nice. And it came out with the post today. I'm doing a whole video on it. It comes out later today. My what to do first, or what to do before. What to do before. My what to do first is in the works. I'll be more closer till. That'll be mostly unlock Koresh, do Tazavesh. Spoilers. That'll be what to do first. Stare at too much junk. It's like, when we're gonna wake up? Yeah, the end boss cutscene will be on the 12th. Some people are thinking we're gonna lose to Dementius. I don't see that. I think it's gonna be big. I think that cinematic is gonna give us some big questions. And then literally the next week, right? We get that cinematic on the 12th. We get Midnight Cinematic on the 19th. Yeah, my guess for Raid Cinematic would be we beat Dementius. Homegirl gets away. Illyria's upset. Maybe we get Ethereal and Koresh World Soul being fine hints. And then a big teaser for Midnight. Kind of like what they did with Undermine, you know? Some spooky figure being like, hee hee hee. Look where I'm at now. The Sunwell. And then, you know. Well, this month has been good. August is gonna be good. Yeah. We're in a good time right now. I'm really hopeful that Midnight's gonna stack up to all the everything that we could want. But we don't know. But I feel it. Dude, and you know what's crazy? In the same like couple of weeks, we'd be testing 11.5, right? Because they're gonna hit the roadmap, and we're gonna be testing 11.5. Because 11.5 should hit in October. You know, because WoW is just cranking. I hope 11.2.5 is better than the last 0.5. Because the last 0.5 was, hey, look, there's all these events. And we're like, oh my god, can we do them right now? No. I hope they don't do that again. I hope they're like, yeah, the 0.5, you can do stuff right now. And they're like, awesome. Because 1.5, man, 11.1.5 was rough. But the 0.7, I think, was good. The 0.7 we just got with all this stuff, it's great. Alright, no one can diss the 0.7 we just got. To me. So, yeah, I'm hopeful for all the patches we get. Oh no, he died. Oh well, I can't get the other one. Yeah. Oh, because I aggroed Freya. Damn it. Oh, am I killing him? I didn't get the hard one for her. Oh well. I'm trying to do the thing and cheating. You don't mind. No, it don't matter right now. So yeah, August is gonna be crazy. Oh my god, I'm gonna be doing like 3 videos a day or some shit. For sure. I'm gonna be hitting stuff like that. I'm like this thing. React this thing. Because it'll be 11.2, then everyone's gonna find out all the tea if they didn't already. That's gonna cause some stuff. Boom. Season starts, then we're gonna get the real like meat, raid and cinematic. even we can literally, right? There is this week of the season in the patch. This week we could see the 0.25 PTR theoretically, and then boom, midnight. Like, oh my god, it'd be so much. It'd be so much. August is going to be the WoW month. Because I feel like they've already... I feel like the data is already on, like, getting started. Like, they're already cooking. Like, they would have really been cooking it, especially if it's a Legion remix, because either the 0.5 or the 0.7 is Legion remix. Or it could hit right in the middle. Maybe that's one of the... If that's one of the events they delay in the 0.5... I mean, I'll be sad, but it'd be interesting. But it's either going to be in the 0.5 or the 0.7. If it's in the 0.5, it may last longer than the last remake. Because I would assume the remix would last till expansion, like the last one did. And the last one hit in the 0.7. The last one hit in the 0.7. But, like, if it's in the 0.7, then to me, that means they've been working on it longer, and it could have the feature I'm hoping for. Souped up. You know? Because if they're going to have evokers, if we're going to be doing class halls, then, freaking new class hall stuff. Oh my god. Dragon class hall. I'm hoping I'm dreaming. Because to me that would be the coolest. These freaking evokers getting class hall. All that stuff being relevant again. And then people will be like, oh my god, there's stuff for Legion. And then everyone will be talking about, like, all the big creators. Dude, I'm having trouble, but if evokers get a class hall, every single creator will switch to the class halls coming back in midnight. Mark my words, if that happens, everyone will switch to saying that. And they want to know what I will say? Called it. Boom. That's what I would say. I'd be like, I've already called it. Welcome to the club. Because that is literally what I was hoping for. Like, when they gave us that little taste of Legion remix, I was like, features. I was really listening for the features, and they said all the features. To me, that means class halls. 100%. For Legion remix, I'm talking about. Like, they'll be in it. Because it's a big deal. Like, I can't see us doing Legion Remix without, like, the class order hall campaigns or something. I mean, we didn't get the legendary campaign in Mop Remix, but it's different though. Well, here's the thing. When I look back, if you watch the lore rant, I look back at I pulled up that one interview, and I guess people were asking it. And that's how I know people will, man, if I had a Q&A, I would ask about class halls. So I know people want them back. And anyone who tells me, oh man, do people really want class halls? It's like, bro, yes, 100%. It's just like the coolest way to tell class stuff. It's just the coolest way. And look, the classes came together to stop the Legion. I think the classes can come together to stop the Void. You know? But I know they would take work. Like, I'm under no illusion that class halls would be easy. Because legit, two of them have to be rebuilt. Straight up. And then Drakthir has to be added. Yeah. Because Rogue and Mage kind of got with the war with. Yo, there it is. Memoron's head. GG. Easy. You just pull up and get them out. That's that easy. You just pull up and get them out. That's right. Now I got the mount that makes me mad, though. I'm mad at this mount. After so long, I finally got it. Now I'll show you why I'm mad. So, here's what I think happened. I'm gonna lay it out outright. So when they added Dragon Skywriting, right? They put Memoron's head inside the Mecha Mogul. So it works. That's my thought. Because you can even see it like glitching out here. See how it like clips through parts of the mount? Like he's supposed to have the teeth there. You can even see the teeth. Look at the teeth. But the Memoron's mount is clipping through it. Even with the eyes. It's inside this mount. Memoron's head is inside the Mecha Mogul. Well, it didn't used to be. No, but that's the thing. Here, look. I gotta pull it up. That's the thing. They broke it. I mean, they proved that, you know, they proved how they just throw stuff together. Hold on. Let me show it again. Every time. Look at that. Tell me that does not look... I love that mount. On goblins, it's great. But they fucked it up. Wait, let's look at the other screenshots. Oh, yo, is the mount special different? Oh my god. Okay, so it's got the right mount special. That's hilarious. Okay, it still has the... It still has the right mount special. Because Mimiron's head doesn't have one. That's funny. Alright. But yeah. That's my biggest pet peeve in WoW right now. The goblin head map has a gnome head stuck in it. Can you believe that? Feels like a crime. Alright, we gotta fly this thing around. We gotta mount. That thing was right on the top, too. It was the first drop. It wasn't, like, stuck at the bottom. Dude. It's crazy. Oh, we gotta sell. I gotta sell. Shot by Domino. But see, look. You know how I said 2 class halls gotta be rebuilt? Isn't it convenient? What places are near where we're at? Dalaran, Ravenholt, Midnight or Last Titan. I want the class halls to come back so bad. So bad. As like a permanent feature. As like a permanent feature, right? They're like, yo. Whenever we're gonna tell class stuff, we'll use the class halls. Because, I mean, it is basically a permanent feature. It's just unused. Alright. Oh yeah, I was gonna check something. Wait. And for me, yo, I like the mission tables, so if it turned into a way to have basically permanent mission tables, I'd like that, you know, but I'm only speaking for myself in that regard, you know, because I know not everyone does. For me, that seems great. Alright, I really gotta clean this up. Here's the thing. So many people use the mission table to farm pet charms. Right now, to do that, you gotta go to Shadowlands. Or BFA. Or Legion. And it's like, yo, let me just do it all in one place. You know? Because, yeah, Legion, BFA, Shadowlands mission table still drops pet charms. You could get mad pet charms from farming that. It's just such a pain. Such a pain. Especially for Shadowlands. They tried to make it interesting, and they made it just more of a hassle. Alright, we got lucky with Mimron's head. Are we gonna get invincible? Oh yeah, that's true. There's a couple of pet charm spots. Dude, I was doing mission tables on my phone, and I was mad farming. And now I can't. Frickin' Microsoft. I know it's not their... I'm gonna be real, I'm just joking with that, but I still blame. I'm gonna blame someone. I'm gonna blame someone. You know what? We freaking lost. Think about the worst Warlords of Draenor patch, right? The Twitter integration patch. We've now lost that. How am I supposed to share all my mount drops? I actually use that too. Remember the little thing would pop up? Do you want to share this drop? I was like, hell yeah. Yeah, it's the same as the selfie camera. It was so funny. And now it's gone. It's all gone. Dude, ICC needs a skip. War needs a skip. Every raid needs a skip at this point. Molten Core, give it a skip. No, I guess I could have just mounted. Yeah, Siege of Orgrimmar getting that it shouldn't have been the only one that got that treatment. Because, dude, they literally proved that they could make the best skip. It was bugged. If you remember early on, whenever you'd quick it, you'd DC, and then have to, when you'd relog, you'd be at Garrosh. Hey man, I'll take that. DC and all. They prove they can do it. Give me a scroll. The magical scroll. Yo. Imagine when we go back to our Northrend, if we are still in class halls. I want to see... In my opinion, Acaris should still be parked at Northrend. Or at Iceground. In game, it's still in the Broken Shore, but I feel like it's supposed to be an ice. So that would be Last Titan topical. So you know what? See, here we go. If I don't get it in midnight, we get hints of it, right? We get rogue mages and rogues building up like a little story, and it's like, wait, what's going on? We get the Evoker one for Legion Remix, and then come Last Titan, we get DK one and all the other ones back, full action, new ones that needed it. At least by the last time. By then, they would have had enough time. Now, housing is such a big feature. The other main thing I'm excited to see about the midnight announcement, other than if we get class halls or something crazy, is what we're gonna get with this. What new class stuff do we get? Maybe we just get more talent points. Like, see, that's the basic answer, you know, more talents. Now, I'm not gonna say no to that, you know. But I'm also like, so these move up, they add them there. I'm imagining they can put something right here. No. Wait. Hold on. Maybe I can analyze this. Okay, so the Dragonflight talent trees took the OG talent trees and made them good. So they're almost like their own, like, fresh, cool thing. It does, the UI does kind of mimic the conduits in Soulblinds. But I really think hero talents, if you really think about it, are the continuation or the improvement of Covenants and Soulblinds. You make a big choice, you can switch it whenever you want, and you get stuff linked to it that has looks to it, or it does stuff. But to me, the biggest thing that Covenants did right is having an aesthetic look. And the hero talents that really pop usually have a solid look to them. But then that's what I'm saying. So, if this was improvement of the Covenants and Soulblinds, then we would be looking at improvements to Dragonflight talents. So, maybe fully renewed trees, bigger capstones at the bottom, maybe some kind of like crossover tree. I don't know. But it does feel like they would look more so at the talents and stuff. So I still feel like they gotta do something with hero talent. We got them, they're here. I like them. I thought it was cool. Hmm. Like, I look at the tree and I'm like, what will they add here? But then watch whatever it is be like up here or completely change this whole screen. So it doesn't even matter. What I'm looking at right now. If I were to bet, it would be more talents down here. Make this bigger. Um, well, I keep thinking they're gonna open up a third tree for everybody, or in Druid's case, a fourth. And then that would mean if we do get the third Demon Hunter spec, they get 3. Double hero talents could work. So once you get to midnight, you basically get the second one and you put it right here. So you know what? I feel like a lot of people still want hero talents to be the class skins, which they were not, nor were they intended to be. Because to me, hero talents are basically a way to give us 10 talents without strapping it to the OG trees. But that's why I definitely think in Midnight they're gonna do something with these. But they could add something new. Because it feels like they're always like features kind of hop expansions. Or that may not be the right way to say what I mean, but I'm trying to think of maybe a better way. No, I'm too tired. Alright, my bags are too full. Do I have the guild food on here? I do. Thank goodness. Dude, you know what is crazy to think though? They did tell us, like, they were working simultaneously on War Within and Midnight. So right now, they are really into The Last Titan. Because they're now working on Midnight almost fully and almost done, I guess. Because we're going to be getting Alpha. Well, I guess it's not almost done, but it's almost like gonna start being like really tested. So they're like into the last time. Midnight reveal. Yo, yeah, that next BlizzCon, the BlizzCon next August is gonna reveal the last Titan. That's crazy. We're 1 month out of Midnight and 1 year and a month out from the last Titan. Maybe. I may be right about that timing. Didn't they say the BlizzCon was in like August or something? What's the... Hold up. But did they just say it's 2026? Oh, it's in September. It's September. So yeah, a month, 2 months, and a year. 2 months and a year out from last Titan. There's no shot they don't, and at least give us something. Because let's say Midnight hits February. That's like the early guess. .5. .7. August would be 12.1. So by September, we would be in 12.1 by BlizzCon 2026. Depending on what we're doing, that could fit. Because it would basically give away the 0.2. But as long as the 0.1's out, they've kind of done that before. I mean, they showed us Argus at a BlizzCon. You know, we knew we were going to Argus like a little bit before we actually went. We went to Argus before we knew how. Right? We were like, how are we even gonna get there? And then Illidan opened the portal. I was like, oh that's how. So yeah, that sounds right to me. That sounds right. That fits. That can track. Dude, I gotta survive. That is my life goal. Survive till the 12.2. Hopefully longer, but definitely 12.2. Not 12.2. 13.2. Oh, also, have your wallets ready. Have your wallet ready. Because you know they dropped in that pre-order. And if it's got housing, they're going to make mad money. If the pre-order includes housing, which it could, I still think it may be something else, but they make mad money instant. Like mad money. They're like, try out the housing. Here at Gamescom. Give us money. I hope it's not paid for early access. I hope we get housing in the pre-patch, like it's part of the pre-patch event, right? Like a stage. But part of me feels like it's a little too scummy if they lock housing. I mean, they probably will, but in my ideal world, they wouldn't. They'd lock something. In my ideal world, they are still locking something behind pre-order, but it's an allied race. I'm thinking they lock ethereals behind pre-order. Personally. I still kind of believe we're going to get ethereals. But yeah, I think they're pre-order. In my opinion. And here's the thing. Some people may want to say, but why wouldn't the ethereals join us in the next couple of patches? And my reasoning is, in the first expansion with allied races, they were pre-order bonuses. So the reason ethereals wouldn't be in the next couple of patches would be because they want to pre-order them. That's my reasoning. Also, I still want to be hopeful for the Harnir. At least before the World Soul Saga is out, the Harnir gotta come out. But in October, when I'm, or not October, when I'm on the 0.2.5 PTR, when I get on the 11.2.5 PTR, if I see no Harnir, they're not coming out this patch. Because they'll either have to be hinted at in the 0.5 to then be in the 0.7, or they're going to be the 0.5. That's their last chance. I still feel robbed. If they're not in this expansion, I feel robbed. But I'll get over it when I eventually get them. They should have been in this expansion. Like, the roots are here, everything's here. Like, I will take a 0.5, this is our little area Harnir at this point. I'll take it. Well, follow just freaking Orwena's questline literally is like, yo, I gotta go help my people. At the end of the Undermine campaign, she's like, yo, I gotta help my people, just like Gazla. I think he is. That's why I think they still may pop up. He didn't want to do a full patch. Because here's the thing. If their story was literally black blood infecting their society, it'd literally just be Undermine again. So if we just get the zone, we help her people for like a whole patch. Like, if that's the whole 2.5, it could be fine. And we get them like right away. I'll be fine. If they pop back up in Last Titan, it'll be interesting. Because then I'd be like, where are their roots? Where's their homelands? Do we head back to Khazalgar? That would be interesting if we head back. But, you know, the scattered elf tribes, if the Haranir are elves, that's where part of my hope is. But that's why I need to see the 2.5. The second I get on that 2.5 PTR, if I see models or anything data mined that gives a little Haranir hint, I'll have hope. If not, it's done. For this expansion, the Haranir story be done if we do not see anything in the 0.5 to even hint that they may be in the 0.7 if they're not in the 0.5. But then we'll have to see what Orwin and them do. If they join the elves, because they're part elves. If they return to Quilboar, then we get that. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Alright, no invincible. No invincible. Actually, I did get invincible. The music roll. Not the mount. Who's that? Yeah, if they are elves, which they very well can be, they do look the part. You know, they got people claiming them as trolls, they got people claiming them as elves, and I'm like, they could be Quilboar too. They could be a lot of things. We'll have to see. When they actually get story. Uh-oh. The postmaster forget to give me my mount? Again? Dude, what if the big thing in Midnight is archaeology coming back? I'll be happy about that. But archaeology's back. Learn the history of the elves, the hidden history of the elves. So here's the thing. I think Metzen does good. I really do like his storytelling. But we're talking about a team now. I hope the team does them justice. You know, I want to see armor. I want to see quest lines. I want to see... I just want them playable, honestly. I don't care. I just want them playable, straight up. That's why I'm like, I'll take a 0.5. They're gonna give us thick elves. That's what it's about. Thick elves. Because that's what they are. They're thick, furry elves. Okay? Well, see, ethereal stocks are rising right now. Ethereal stocks are rising. But hopefully the ethereal don't get teased like the Haranir. Because the ethereal's got those new models, those brand new models. It's like, yo, is it time? And then if they never come, I'll be like, Haranir again. The ethereals and Haranir just sitting there waiting to be played. Like, please let us in. Let us in. All right, what are we running? All right, we'll do here. Dude. This is like the most hype time, but the most like anxiety time because we're so close to knowing what's gonna happen, but we don't know yet. And I'm just like, I gotta get the bingo board ready. I'm gonna put Ethereal and Haranir both on there. One of them, I'm hoping one of them is true at some point, you know? Whether in the roadmap or in Midnight. I don't think Haranir would be in Midnight. But who knows? I do think it's funny that even though we don't know, most people automatically put them in Last Titan. But they could be in Midnight or Last Titan. Or at the end of this one. Who knows, man? Who freaking knows? Blizzard knows. And they're hiding it from us. So, remix after Legion. Is it BFA? I feel like people want it to be an earlier one. But what do y'all think? What do you think? Because I thought, here's what I thought was interesting, right? When we got the mop one, I really liked that it organized a lot of the mop quests. So, for me, the two big remix candidates would either be BFA or Warlords. But then right under that is Rat. Because they could do a crazy Rat remix. Theoretically. I feel like any remix they do, they could do good. Picking Legion, like, that was obvious. I feel like Legion as at number 2 was like the biggest obvious choice at the end of the day. But for number 3, it's interesting. Warlords of BFA. Yo, that's the better one. You just cracked the code. It's Warlords of BFA. It's both. It's both in one. I know you typoed, but that's the key. That's the trick. You clued into the truth. Warlords of BFA. Yeah. See, that's what I'm thinking too. Actually, it's not gonna be Warlords. You know what? It's not gonna be Warlords. The only way it's Warlords is if they don't do Warlords Classic. Otherwise, it'd be coming out maybe too close to it. But BFA, they're safe. BFA, they're safe across the board. Or Wrath. Like I said, they could do it. Well, no, Wrath, because if they did Wrath, then the Fresh server, you know what, it's probably BFA. It's probably just BFA. Though, if they're basing it off of like people's like top expansions, it could be Wrath or Burning Crusade. Because I think those are the next top expansions on everyone's list. Yeah. Because, yeah, my top three, Legion, Mop, BC, so they would have hit my top three remix. I'd be happy as hell. I'd be happy as hell, man. Illidan as a mount, people would love it. I think it's good. So when they talked about Legion Remix, they talked about the Diablo-esque like world tier stuff, and it's good that they're going back to their mentality of Legion, because yeah, if you played Legion, you can see where they looked at Diablo and was like, yo, we're gonna do some of that stuff. The stuff that Diablo did right, Diablo 3, mind you, that's what we'd be talking about. And they did it. They put WoW spins on Diablo ideas. So we got M+. Yeah, that's why I'm hoping Midnight. If Midnight could get close to Legion, then it's in like top expansions, like with Panda, Pandaria for me, and Burning Crusade. That's cool. I did get a mount tonight. I've been getting a mount each time I go farming. Mainly because I usually stick to it until I get something, but that's really good. When did you start Jabberwocky? How long you been playing? Are you an OG or a Wrath? Well, no, you talked about Burning Crusade, so were you playing original? Okay, Wrath. Okay, so you wouldn't know how it feels to go from OG to BC. But do you like Wrath a lot? Is Wrath like top expansion for you? Well, you say Legion and Mop. Is Wrath just below those two? Or do you like something else a little bit more than Wrath? There's a lot of Wrath babies. And I'm curious like what expansions they like. Cheese started in BFA. Cheese likes BFA. She started in BFA and she thinks it's good. But she didn't have to deal with... BFA's cool if you never dealt with Artifact or Azerite armor. I don't think many people would complain about BFA. Hey man, if Warlords is your number 3, that's fine. Cause I feel like Warlords and Shadowlands, Warlords got squished because of Blizzard's fault, mainly, whereas Shadowlands got squished because of freaking COVID. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that would probably be fun. Warlords Mythic rating? That sounds like it'd be fun. Because Warlords was a great expansion to raid lock. But it wasn't a great expansion to go, you know, do content. Unless you liked old content. That's kind of all it had. The Shatrath raid. That's why I still have that freaking idea where we go to Draenor. But it's light Draenor. And we can finally get that Shatrath raid. I made a whole expansion. Just for that. Yeah, I don't do Mythic. I did a little bit of Mythic. Now I'm in a guild that does normal heroic, and that's fun. I like doing that. I've done I pugged like Mythic Jaina in BFA when it was like kinda. Actually, no. I pugged current content Nyalotha on Mythic, and Mythic bosses do got that juice that I like. But I feel like getting 10 people to do it. I'm glad I found the guild I got. I don't want to go through the hassle to find new ones and stuff. You gotta have the friends to do Mythic, you know. But I can see how fun that is, you know, when you can. But that's a limiting factor for me. Well, my current guild's like 15, right? And most of them wouldn't be down for Mythic Prog, because that's like a whole thing. But I can see how it's fun, because I like doing hard fights. But that's a hard fight that you progress with 19 other people. Whereas I like more solo challenge stuff. Because then I'm only mad at myself, not at 19 other people. Yeah. Alright. I basically did everything but night holds. Do I run night hold? You know what? We'll run it. I'll run it on a road if I got this skill. It was like, I gotta get to bed. I waited too long to stream today. Good night. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Well, also it's because the type of... I'm either getting upset at myself, or if I get too upset with myself, I'll get upset at other people at times. I mean, if other people are at fault, I'm also prone to getting snippy with them too. So when the environment's more relaxed, I'm more relaxed. So that's why I'm kind of like, I'm good not doing Mythic. And the way rating is, right? So like, I see the current Mythic mount. I'm like, I'll farm it in 2 expansions. Now I'm looking at it like, now I'll farm it in 2 expansions with Collector's Bounty buff, right? Next time this buff comes around in midnight, how many people are going to be farming for rock? That's gonna be me. Collector's Bounty hits in midnight. All right, we go into the dream. I need that owl. Where am I? Freaking! I'm not even flying to the right spot. Dude, I'm gonna farm the hell out of that owl too. No joke. Freaking the mythic Barak owl. That's so cool. I'm in a race. Oh, I lost. Oh. No, time. I didn't lose time. Alright, you know what? I may run this 4 times real quick. And then go. Because I just need the green one. I don't need the red one. Right? How you have to do Elisande every time. I just want to kill Daniel and be done. You know, Elisande has a gnome concubine. That's her thing. That's what she's into. Oh, you know what? I feel like I forgot to mention it in one of my lore rants. But we do have that alternate Elisande. Alternate timeline Elisande. She can pop up whenever. That was in the tier discs. You think they just gave us alternate Elisande who saved the Nighthold and everything in those timelines? Not to be used again? Nightborn Heritage 2. Elisande. that was a good one. She wasn't evil, she was a legion. Alright, let's blast Wolverine. Yo, what's up? From France? That's far. It's morning where I'm at too. You watch them all, or just like a guide that you look? Because I do a lot of videos. My guide's been popping off. The freaking mall one. People really need to know how to get into the mall. And mount. That's cool. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Now, one day my transmog comp will be huge. I'm trying to get better at it too. I'm trying to get like better at hosting it and whatnot. So. That's awesome. All the way in France too. I appreciate it. Especially since you watch like the normal stuff. Alright, are we gonna get another mount? We're already up one mount today. I gotta figure out if I can get Donkey Kong Bonanza. And that will be something I figure out in the daytime. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Oh, I was only doing heroic? I got it! Oh my god, I fucking got it. Are you serious? Oh my god. Yes, dude. Yes. Okay, you help me get this mount. All the way from France. Boom. Double Mount Bay, baby! So I got 2 Legion mounts to go. 1 Wrath mount to go. 3 BFA. 3 Shadowlands. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's Panda month. If you want to enter the transmog comp, I need pandas. I need panda transmog. Look, I was ready to run this 4 times. The trick is you just run it once and get them out. It's crazy. Alright, well, I guess I was lucky with these because I got this one and the Hearthstone card in the same run. This and Golden Direxus in the same run. It was kind of crazy. Dude, I'm so happy. Today was great. I almost missed streaming too, but I just literally said fuck it and turned on the stream. And look at this. Where is it? Gotta keep spell. Oh, it's just Spellblaze. I got all the Infernos. Hell yeah. Blue, green, extra blue, and red. Yeah. Alright, so I'm actually gonna call it there. I know I haven't done for like the full 4 hours, and I do kind of feel bad. Derek, you just like got here. But it's like 3 a.m. It's almost 4 a.m. I gotta get some sleep. And I feel like I'm being a little loud. So. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, both of you. I think it was just y'all two today, but I appreciate it, as always. And yeah, I have my, if you care about videos, today is going to be what to do before I go over the post. You know, I do my best spin of it. Hopefully it helps y'all. And I got some other videos coming out this weekend, and y'all know Sunday, my lore rant, I'm coming up with Midnight Zones, Renowns, and I'm going to try to throw in some dungeons. You know, it's all theories, but I'm trying to have fun with it before we know everything, right? We're 3 weeks, or 4 weeks. No, it's 5 weeks. 5 weeks out. Or like a month, realistically, because it's the 17th. A month out from knowing everything. I'm excited. Or at least that much. We'll know the zones. For sure. Anyways, yeah, thank you both. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.